So thank you very much.
While speaking during a post-MPC virtual press conference, the CBK governor said in order to cushion SMEs, there is need to execute a credit guarantee program to mitigate risks of lending to the sector. Dr. Njoroge underscored the urgency of implementing the credit guarantee scheme, saying most traders in the sector lacked buffers in terms of credit and security, meaning they would easily fold if not assisted urgently. Citing a survey done at the end of April, the governor warned that 3/4 do not have cash amid the COVID-19 pandemic.
SMEs, MSMEs as well, don't have a lot of, let's say, buffers in terms of credit or in terms of other resources that they can use. And therefore, they generally would die quickly.
However, he did not give any indication on when the scheme will be activated, saying the National Treasury was the lead organ on the matter, but offered that it will probably be a significant element in the budget.
3/4 of SMEs, of the surveyed SMEs, do not have cash beyond 2 months. So that means by end June, this 3/4 of SMEs would be, they're on the ropes. They'll be gone because they don't have any cash to keep the lights on, to pay for even, all the things, that supplies, if they have to get supplies, or even to pay for their own workers.
So far, Kenya has 1,618 confirmed coronavirus cases and 58 deaths, and has tried to flatten the curve by suspending commercial flights, imposing a dusk-to-dawn curfew, and banned public gatherings. Movement in out of 5 regions, including Nairobi, had the biggest knock-on effect on SMEs. Majority of small enterprises are having a hard time sustaining operations during this stimulus time. While more firms take to online platforms to boost sales, some lesser-known establishments do not have this option, with many forced to close shop. Most have been providing breakfast snacks, lunch in offices, running salons, or making clothes, but have closed shop. Other fairly stable ones in the manufacturing sector have been forced by circumstances to start producing personal protective equipment to survive. A number of these SMEs, who make total revenue of about 5 million shillings and below turnover but are currently struggling, still have to meet their tax obligation and pay for the utilities amidst the heavy losses. Data by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics shows that some SMEs constitute about 98% of all business in the country, employing about 14.9 million Kenyans, with SMEs accounting for more than 30% of the country's GDP. In his address, Njoroge said he expects the economy to start a gradual recovery process in the 3rd quarter, but cautioned that the hospitality and transportation sectors will take longer, as it was unlikely that tourism will recover by next year. The CBK retained its economic growth projection at 2% for 2020, saying the target is not ambitious but rather best estimate, taking into account all uncertainties. It also retained its overing benchmark rate at 7%, indicating continued policy translation.
Other numbers, such as excess duty, also that has come down, which really means consumption isn't taking place. And you can imagine the various products that attract excess duty.
Banking sector asset quality continued to deteriorate even as credit growth improved, with industry gross non-performing loans rising to 13.1% in April from 12.5% in March. Mercy Milanoi, K24 Business.